And they said no headgear was allowed.
How did the
spider web
was it
tights.
Obvious that it was a wig?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was having
a terrible
fun.
wig.
See, this is exactly why we have them on the show, and this is what makes them fun.
You're listening to KXVS, the voice of Stockton, 92.1 FM.
KXVS 92.1 coming soon. KXVS.
The views and opinions expressed in the following program do not necessarily reflect those of KXVS, the voice of Stockton, or its parents, affiliates, management, and staff. KXVS presents The Lance McHan Show with your host, Lance McHan.
Good morning, everybody. Hi, my name is Lance McHan. This is Lance McHan Show, brought to you by SellYourHomeStockton.com. I'm a local real estate agent at Keller Williams. My license number is BRE 01987449, and my guest today is Frank Jimenez and Michael Woods from Coaches Hvac. Thank you guys for coming on. How you doing today?
Good. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, pretty good. Thanks for having us.
So, Coach couldn't make it today, so he sent in some substitutes.
That's right.
I'm glad to have you. I'm glad he could get some qualified people here today. So, how long has Coaches HVAC been in business?
Yeah, Coaches HVAC has been around for about 8 years now, but there's been a major transition within the last year. I started with him last year, and we've made a big impact to his business. The company it's been around for a while, but we started off when I came in by making a foundation. We didn't want to just be the average HVAC company. There's a lot of companies out there that are doing something a little different. I think that what we're doing is just a little different from other companies. What we're doing is we're catering to real estate people like yourself. That's our main goal, is catering to the real estate people and home warranties. Because something that I've realized in the HVAC business is that there's always a constant conflict from the person who's selling a home. Realize that these homes are old, and a lot of the sellers don't want to replace their air conditioner. At the same time, the buyer doesn't want to buy this house if there's going to be all these problems with all the equipment and the roof and all this stuff. So I've realized that it's easier for the real estate person to say, don't worry, we'll give you a home warranty. We'll do this for you, Instead of having to replace the air conditioner, they're okay with that. They give them a home warranty and they're good to go. So we kind of cater to both sides. You see, if we're there for the real estate person and help them sell their home and make that unit last longer, it's easier for them to sell.
Right.
At the same time, we're also going to be there for the customer to make that thing last longer. You see, and there's not a lot of companies that are doing that right now. I don't know why, but I think it's a very good idea. At the same time, we've also engaged in a lot of PG&E programs. So trying to help out, again, the customer. There's a lot of programs that people don't know about that would actually help them on their electrical bills. And a lot of the people out there have old equipment where you can get new parts for their old equipment for free.
New parts meaning?
Blower motors. We can also do maintenance, clean out their filter. And a lot of this stuff is actually provided from PG&E, so they wouldn't have to pay for it.
So what's the blower motor do? How does that help people?
It blows air into their home.
Yeah, I get that.
Regardless of a cold air.
But what's the difference between the blower motor now versus the one that they're going to put in to replace that?
It's a higher efficiency motor, so it's going to save you money on your electricity bill. So in the long run, it'll basically you don't even have to pay for it. PG&E is going to give you the motor for free, and it's going to save you money on your PG&E bill.
So it's like
a $600 motor.
Oh, wow. So it's like the brushless technology?
That's exactly what it is, the brushless pole motor. That's exactly what it is. It's a DC-powered brushless pole motor. That's exactly what it is.
Wow.
How'd you know?
Well, because, I'm kind of a nerd.
I can tell.
You're like, how do you know that?
Yeah, no one knows that.
So how much more efficient is that? How much more efficient is it?
Close to about 50% of what their normal motor uses. So it's using way less energy. It's a DC-powered motor compared to an AC-powered motor. So, it's just a lot more energy efficient. In some cases, it's a little quieter, and it produces a little more airflow for the customer. It's all about the customer, really. That's why we're here. If it wasn't for the customer, we wouldn't have a job. So it's very important that we do as much as we can for the client.
That's interesting. I'm going to have to check you out.
Please do.
So what kind of AC, heating and air conditioning units do you do? Do you do commercial, residential?
Everything. And I think that's really, it's a good question, and thank you for asking that, because that's one thing that's really going to separate us as a company. You know, Chris has been around in the field for a long time. I think all of us, we're 12 people deep now. When I first started, there was like 3 of us, 8-9 months ago.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. He was just like...
Yeah, and it's getting kind of overwhelming. It's getting kind of crazy, but it's good. We know it's going to be good in the long run. But what really makes us stand out is the level of experience from different backgrounds. You know, I've with a different company. Our other partner, Joey Silva, he's been doing this for the last 18 years, primarily commercial in the Bay Area. You know, so he comes from a long line of commercial equipment. Chris Curtis has been doing this for over 20 years. We have an installer, Rick, as well. He's been doing this for over 20 years, doing residential. Chris has also been doing a lot of residential. Okay. So you see, we kind of have, you know, we're well-rounded.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So what does Frank do?
I do
everything that we can't do. He is the backbone, man. This guy gets it done.
Yeah.
So what is your job role? What do you handle? What part of the aspect of the business do you do?
I do a lot of the office administration and then also marketing, payroll, stuff like that. I came over from an insurance company. I went to ITT Tech for a while, so setting up our computer network. If we have any problems, but I pretty much do anything. Like if I need to crawl in an attic and do some duct work, I do that also.
Yeah. So there's a gas leak. We're so busy. Send Frank out there. He'll handle it. You know.
Oh, yeah. It's good to have that person who can do a little bit of everything. Yeah. That's good. So you said something about home warranties.
Yeah.
Which home warranty companies do you work for?
All of them. All of them. American Home Shield, Old Republic, Fidelity, First American. They're all kind of similar, you know. But we do all of them.
And I would ask you to recommend one, but I know that'd probably be bad business.
It's hard to say which one is better because they're kind of very similar.
They're all very similar.
Very
Price
similar.
points are pretty close.
Yeah.
It just it really depends on which technician they send out.
That's exactly
really
right. It's 50% of the home warranty, but it's also another 50% on the contractor and who's being out there to help you, because they're the ones on the front line that's going to make what it is. Mm-hmm. And so it's very important the contractor that's showing up at your door.
Right. I agree with you 100%. So what do you think sets you apart? You mentioned something about being different than everybody else. What else sets you apart as far as other companies?
Like I said,
before you go on, because I was talking to Chris last night. It was like 9:30 at night. He was still out in the field.
Yeah, that's. I was out till 11 o'clock, and for the last 2 weeks, so we've been going nonstop. Probably 3 weeks now, but haven't taken a day off. But what makes us different is that we're not there to sell you anything. We're there to help you. I've been in this business, and if you ask other people in the trade, it's a big thing. But a lot of people out there in this field are not there to just fix the problem. They're there to maybe sell you a new unit.
Upsell you.
Yeah, upsell. That's
like, who has $8,000 for a new unit?
I mean, even if they do, you don't want to spend it for that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if we can fix it and make it last longer and make it more energy efficient at the same time for the lowest bang of the buck, that's what we're there for. And let you decide when you're ready. We don't want to pressure you at all. We want to fix this and do whatever you want to fix your home, because we know you have other problems. The air conditioner is just right in front of us, but there's other things behind that for the customer. So if we can do what we need to do to make that unit last longer and make it more energy efficient, then we're hoping to have a relationship. But that's what sets us apart. We're not there just to serve you. We're there to make a relationship with you. Right. We want to make it last as long as possible.
Especially if they feel you're not digging in their pocket, you're providing service.
We're providing service.
They're going to recommend you, and then when they're ready, they'll pull the trigger.
When they're ready, if it takes a year, if it takes 10 years, if that's what you want, we're there to help you. And if we can make it more energy efficient until you're ready, we will do that. Clean it out for you.
So I was talking to Chris Curtis last night, and there's something else that sets you apart from everybody else. If somebody calls you and says, I need my AC fixed, I have somebody who's elderly or who can't stand the heat, what do you do for them?
Priority service. We'll get there as soon as possible, but we never leave anyone without air conditioning. We'll give you a space cooler. If we don't have any more, we'll go buy you another one. Yeah. We've bought literally 14 in the last week.
That's what he said. He's like, we will drop off a mini air conditioner to keep. It might not make you the perfect, but it'll keep you comfortable until we can get out there to serve you.
We will not leave you without air. I guarantee you that.
Last night was a perfect example. Chris had asked me after I was working. I start at 7. I get off at 5. He's like, Frank, can you drop off a portable AC? So I had to drive to SAC after I got off. And come to this single family and they have a newborn baby and you go into their house and it's like an oven in there. So, that's not good. So, I went to Home Depot in Sacramento and, picked up a couple of portable ACs. They're like about $400 each.
Yeah,
and,
they're not cheap.
At what time?
Go and install. I got there probably about 7:30, 8 o'clock. I got home about 10:30 after having dinner in Sacramento. But it's it's fulfilling, to help somebody, especially when you're going
so
through that.
Grateful. They're like,
They love it, and that feeling right there is unique.
Yeah, Chris has a big heart. A lot of people say things about people that become successful, but he has a really big heart. He loves helping the community. He loves helping his employees. He cares about family. He has faith, and he just really likes giving back to the community.
yeah, we were talking for probably 20, 30 minutes last night. And he's like, I got to let you go, man. I would love to talk to you, but, I got to finish this job up. My guy's having a little problem, So...
And you want to know what's different about us? That right there. It's not just me, but it's the whole company. Everyone is doing what Frank does. We're all working till 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. We know what we have to do.
It's a culture.
It's a culture. There you go.
That's what you're building.
That's
is
exactly
a company culture, and that's what
Yeah.
I really like about our conversation last night. What do you do in the winter when somebody's heating goes out? How do you provide that service?
That's the beauty of this company as well. I mean, we are not going to have a slow season. We do in the wintertime, it's the same thing, but for heating. We're going to leave you with a space heater if we can't get you a part. If we have to go buy 10 more, we're going to go buy 10 more to get to everybody else. That's it's the same thing, just for heating. So.
That's pretty admirable. I mean, that's service right there.
I
don't know anybody who would do that. I mean, there's probably a few guys out there. I can't, but I'm not gonna steal your thunder. So, what is the Coaches Club? Is it called the Coaches Club?
Yes, we have a preventive maintenance plan. Like I said, we want to make that thing last as long as possible. If you give us the chance to clean it out, we can guarantee you it's going to last a little longer. It's going to make it more energy efficient. And, if worst case scenario is something that needs to be replaced, we'll actually give your money back towards replacement, whether it's with us or with somebody else. It's important that we're helping you out. So we'll clean it out. It's a year maintenance plan. We come out 3 times a year. Change the filter for you every single time we come out. We can normally find problems before they actually happen. We'll take care of it or let you know what we see.
Hey, next time we come out here, you should be planning for this.
Yes, exactly.
At least... because at least people could plan for it.
They can plan for it, get ready, call us next month when you're ready to do something about it, get ready for it. And like now, it's 100 degrees, and now you got 1 million people calling.
I know. It's like, man, I'm like, I've had my AC go out before, and I'm just like, oh my God, it's miserable. You just want to feel like you're just melting into your couch. And,
sometimes it's easier in the wintertime. You can put a layer on or put 2 layers, but in the summertime,
it's hard to get cool. You can put on the Christmas Story when that guy puts on that little suit. You can put a suit on.
Warmth.
Yeah, you can make warmth. You just can't make cool easy.
No.
Other than stick your head in the freezer.
That's right.
So how does somebody sign up with the maintenance club, and what's that look like? How much does it cost?
Well, it's $175 for 1 whole year. We do give discounts for anybody senior citizen, anyone in law enforcement, anyone veterans, anyone disabled. $25 discount for everybody. That still includes our 3 times to get out there. Every time we come out, we're bringing you a new filter, cleaning the unit out, making sure there's no other issues. We'll seal up the duct if it needs to be resealed, and so on.
Wow, that's value right there.
Or if they're involved with the home warranty, they also get a discount.
Exactly. In home warranty, that already gives them a $25 discount right off the bat.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
So a lot of people don't understand, like, heating and air conditioning is kind of, the same thing with your vehicle. You get tune-ups, you get maintenance. It does the same thing. Instead of, waiting till a problem happens and your AC or your heater breaks down, you can prevent a lot of the problems if you just maintain it. That's where we come in. We want to make sure that, the customer's HVAC system or the ventilation and ductwork is all maintained so that they can, not come up with these problems when it's 110 outside.
So if we can go in there and do a maintenance, clean that unit out for them, and then give them that free motor that I was talking to you about, it's a $600 value motor. The unit's about 15 years old anyways. It's going to give them problems in the future. If we can clean it out for you, give you the free motor, you see, this is what sticks us apart. I mean, it is not everyone's doing that, and we're trying our best.
I'm going to have to set an appointment.
Please do. You got my card. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah. You guys are probably too busy right now with all. Thank you for coming because I realize you guys probably have calls you need to be.
Thanks for having
Yeah,
us.
thanks for having us.
So what areas do you guys cover? You said something about Sacramento. So how
All
far
of
do you
California.
guys-
Yeah, I love California.
We go as far as Groveland. We go as far as Pollock Pines, Tracy to Turlock. We go as far as the Bay Area, San Carlo. We'll go out to Brentwood. You know, we got a Martinez, Concord.
So you pretty much go anywhere as long as it can, you know, it's
we got
in
a
the schedule.
A good 80-mile radius right now.
That's pretty.
But we have been as far down as Venice Beach.
We've been as far as Venice Beach.
Wow. I can imagine.
It's taken off. And
Yeah, that's a heck of a drive. So how do people get a hold of you? What's the best way to
yeah, if you just give us a call, our main line is going to be 209-230-0651. That is our main office line, and if you give us a call, we try our hardest to get out there same day service. And yeah, give us a call if you have any problems.
Do you have a Facebook page?
We do have a Facebook page, Frank.
Yeah, it's Coaches HVAC Extraordinaire, and we are available on Facebook. If you want to look us up on Yelp, we are 5-star rated, and yeah, we're just here to serve the community and help solve your HVAC problems. If a lot of times people are busy and they have careers and stuff like that. If you don't have the time to set up the general call, you can even send us a text message at the same number, 209-230-0651.
And you guys said you were out till 11 o'clock. Like, really, what is your... Do you have a cutoff time?
I don't think we do. No, there's really not too much of a cutoff. I mean, if it's getting after 11, I'll probably say, hey, can I make it there 6:30 in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
So we're very open. We have 6 guys doing that at the same time. So I mean, we're running 10 to 14 calls each. So I mean, we're trying to get them all done. We really are.
That's because some people it's 5 o'clock. Oh, I gotta go. See you guys.
Yeah. No. We can't do that.
Yeah. So thank you for coming on today. And again, my name is Lance McHan. This is Frank Jimenez and Michael Woods. Thank you for coming up.
Thanks for having us.
Yep.
If you have any real estate questions, feel free to hit me up at 209-986-9292. I'm a resource. You don't have to use me. Just ask me questions. On June 27th, I have a networking event at Papa Pablo's. It's free. Come out, meet me, meet the guys. You're one connection away from changing the trajectory of your business or your life. Love to have you. Talk to you soon. Have a great day.